Hey guys, welcome back to Island Vibe Cooking. In today's recipe, I'm showing you guys how I make my vegetable stew. This recipe is extremely hearty, so meaty for those of you who's looking for comfort food. This right here is a winner. If you would like to see it, keep on watching and let's get started. To begin, I am starting with clean meat. Okay, I clean them with lime, vinegar, salt, and I use some hot water to rinse them off. Okay, you can use whatever meat you want, but I'm using turkey neck, beef, and pig feet. Okay, now I'm adding my Haitian épices to it. Next, we're adding ground black pepper and salt as well. Now I'm going to add some lime juice. You can use lemon as well. It will do the same exact thing. All right, I'm using about 2 tablespoons. I will try to make up a recipe down below for you guys. Honestly, I eyeball everything, as you guys can see. But I'm using about 2 of those Goya sazon seasoning. I am going to pour that in there. Also, I'm using some complete seasoning as well. I was trying to measure, but it wasn't working out, so I'm like, just Rose, what are you doing? Just use the whole container. So I just pour it in there. Next, I'm using some adobo seasoning as well. I'm using 1 cube of Maggi with a little bit of cloves. I like the flavor of cloves, but if you're not careful, it can really overpower in your food because it's really strong. Now we're going to give that a mix just like that. Next, we're going to add some more Goya. Like I said, I used 2 packets. Now I'm using tomato paste. Okay, y'all know I'm not a big fan of tomato paste, but you need some color in your legume. So I'm going to add just a little bit, mix it really good. Then we're going to add the vegetables. The vegetables I'm using are eggplant, cabbage, chayote with carrots. Now you can use watercress if you like, but I didn't add any. I wanted this stew to be purely just chayote, so I use a lot of the chayote, so about 6 or 7 of them. All right, and once you're done, you're going to add in chicken broth. All right, chicken stock or chicken broth. Do not use water. I mean, you can, but I like to use chicken broth. The flavor of chicken broth is just gonna take your legume, your stew to a whole nother level, because of course the chicken broth has flavor. Instead of using plain water, I use chicken broth. Then I'm adding a little bit of olive oil just so my stew doesn't, the meat doesn't burn at the bottom. Then we're going to cover it really good. Boil it for about 40 minutes. Then this is what you have. All the vegetables are nice and tender, and the meat as well should be extremely tender. As you guys can see, I'm checking. Now we're going to remove the vegetables. What we're going to do with the vegetable is basically mash them down. You don't have to mash them too fine, but mash them down enough where you don't have big chunks of the vegetables in there. All right, if you know what I'm saying. And if there's any vegetable left behind the little pieces, it's fine. Now here I'm adding in thyme, parsley, scotch bonnet pepper with some more cloves. I like the flavor of the cloves. And here's my vegetables mashed down. As you guys can see, the chayote has lots of water, so there's some water in there as well. I didn't add any water, guys. Now we're going to add in the vegetables, the mashed vegetables in here. And I didn't have to add anything else after, meaning any other seasoning, because I seasoned the meat perfectly the first time, so I didn't have to add anything after. But now I'm going to add the carrot. The carrots don't, as you guys can see, I leave them a whole, then cut them up before I place them back in there. Now all you have to do is mix everything together. And trust me guys, this recipe is so good. Perfect with white rice, with any type of rice, by the way. And it has lots of nutrients. Here I'm adding some butter, unsalted, and also I'm adding a little bit of the lime juice as well. Just give that a stir, cover it for about 15 more minutes, then it is ready to serve. This recipe is delicious. If you never try Haitian legume, give it a try. Go to a restaurant, ask for it. It's absolutely the best. Oh my gosh, it is the best. Try it out. Let me know what you think down below. And if you make this recipe before, don't forget to leave me a comment on how you make yours. And basically this is the recipe. Like I said, you can use whatever meat you want. Perfect recipe, so hearty, so meaty, so good. Perfect comfort food for any type of day. The meat was so tender. It is just the best. Hopefully you enjoy it. Do not forget to give the video a thumbs up for me. All right, and also subscribe if you're new here, and leave me a comment down below. I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.